Hello scholars, we are going to be using a mixed media concept today. We are going to be drawing with pencil, marker, and then we're going to add some three-dimensional quality to our drawing by taking strips of newspaper, making it a mixed media piece. All right, let's get started. We are going to be using our girl as our theme on the swing. We're into warmer weather. Hopefully we'll be able to get out and do some of these activities. We have a blank sheet of paper. I like to start with a line of symmetry. We draw the line of symmetry, which means symmetry means it's the same on both sides. We are doing a person. A person is really a symmetrical sort of being because we have an eye on this side, eye on this side, ear and ear, arms on either side. The word symmetry is spelled S-Y-M-M-E-T-R-Y. How we remember how to spell that? It has two M's, the same on both sides if we split it down the middle like we've learned. All right, yes, let's get started. We have our line of symmetry. Now I'm going to start with an oval shape. Try to balance it around the symmetry line. For her head, the neck, one side, and then our shoulders slightly sloped on, again, both sides. All right, come as close as you can. All right, then we're going to put our arm down along the side of her arm and see how it's kind of balanced on both sides. All right, the next thing we're going to do is do her body. So I'm going to draw her sleeve right here. Darken it up. And then we'll put her body of her dress. I'm going to come down just a little ways. Let's mirror that on this side. Both sleeves in. And then the body of her skirt. I'm going to do the waistband of her dress, like so. Now remember, you can always go back and slow this up to make sure you catch all the steps. So as you notice, I've tried my best to mirror both sides, all right? Now, what we're going to do we're going to come back for detailing her collar, but let's finish up her skirt. She had a skirt on. So I'm going to kind of make wavy kind of a line here because her skirt, she's sitting, so her dress is a little bit more bunched up. So I'm going to put a little bit of folds in her dress. Okay, now let's come around this way, and I am just going to make a oval shape for right now, learning where her skirt ends. See how it's balanced on both sides? All right, now and then this part will drape down for the underside of her dress that's on the opposite side of the swing that comes down. All right, let's get back to her arms. Again, symmetry, have an arm on both sides. So what I'm going to do is let it stick out, her arms stick out just a little bit. And then I'm going to draw her arm and her elbow down. See that? And then she has her hand that will be coming around on the rope. So I'm just going to do a slight suggestion of that. I got that on that side. Now let's do this on this side. Her arm comes out a bit where her elbow is, and then we're going to go straight up like that. And then this is where her hand is going to go around the swing's rope. And notice I leave a big of a gap there. All right, here's her elbow. Right, so we've got both sides of her body. Her neck up there. Now let's finish up her rest of her shape of her head. Now I like to put a line straight across the oval because if you look at your face, if you put your hand across your face as if you're covering your eye away from the sun, what you will find that your eye is basically in the very center. It's not up here, it's not down there, it's in the very middle. Then we'll kind of know where our nose is and where our mouth is. It's divided into 1/3 through here, okay? So we don't need all of this because we're going to be coloring in her whole face. We're not going to draw her face, but I do like to indicate it because I need to know where her hair will start. And I'm just going to put some sweepy curls in there for her hair, okay? And on the center line where our eye is, our eye and our nose indicates where her ear would be. So I'm going to put that right in between this line of her nose and this line of her eye. That was always be able to tell where the proper location for the ear. I'm going to come up, and she's going to have 2 ponytails. So I'm going to make her hair a little higher, and then ponytail wraps there, and then I will be able to, when I get my marker, put in a cool ponytail style on her hair. All right, you can just make it wispy, okay? She has beautiful curls. All right, now that we have the general idea of where her face is, where her neck is, let's go down here. What did we forget? We forgot her legs, okay? So the seat of the swing is going to come out here. Her leg is here, so we're going to have on a curve. I'm going to leave this center line, and then I'm going to darken just one side of it like that on a curve, and one side on this side. Then I'm going to add her foot as if she's kicking her legs. And we're going to do that opposites, and she's just relaxing and swinging. I'm going to make it into oval shapes. It's always good to pick our shapes with just ovals, okay? That way it looks like she is definitely swinging. And then I can bring her skirt down and around. And again, this is where we're going to have our 3-dimensional material, which I'm going to use newspaper, okay? All right. Now, I left this space open. Let's go back to her hands, and I'm going to just draw a nice curve to that point, a nice thick rope, okay? And the rope has to come down to the swing, all right? It's covered by a little bit of her dress, but we want to make sure it looks like it goes through. Do you know when you go on a swing, it doesn't always just stay perfectly straight. You can pull it open and close, so while you're swinging. And on this side, let's let it go this way. Thick up rope right through there, okay? And then we'll cover it like that, as if her hand wraps around it, okay? All right, back to this side. Let's let it go all the way down to where our swing would be, in which she is sitting on, and her skirt is covering it, okay? All right, that's pretty good. A rough drawing of our little girl. Let's put a collar around her neck. Let's put it like that. All right, that makes up her shirt, okay? All right, and she has her belt. I think we are looking good. All right, I am going to stop here for our little girl, and I'm going to transition to a little boy. All right, our little boy, we want to make sure that all of us will be able to participate and make the person on the swing that we will best fit with. Again, draw the line of symmetry. It's the same process. What was the next step? The oval of the head, the neck, the shoulder, and the part of the arm, and the part of the arm. Make sure he has sleeves, the body of his shirt, and try to get symmetrical both sides, okay? And we'll just make like a V shape for him, okay? And I'm going to double it up while I'm here, okay? Now he will have his waist, and we're going to put him on some, maybe some shorts that come around like so and down, okay? And here's his pant. I'm going to put cuffs on his pants, okay? All right, and I'm going to put that there for his leg, We're going to do the same thing for this side. Make it curve down. All right, and the cuffs on this leg. All right. Okay. Doesn't have to be totally exact, but we want it pretty close. And let's put him on a belt. Okay. And you can decorate with pockets, whatever you want to decorate with. All right. All right. Now he'll need his arms. Let's go up here to where his arm will come up to the swing, this side, and angle to his elbow, this side, and angle up from his elbow so that he can actually, let me curve his arm in a little bit, because when you go to your wrist, it is smaller. So we're going to curve it up and then add his hand as if he's holding on to the swing. Okay. Same on this side. We're going to go over and he's holding on to the swing over here. Okay. All right. Let's put that swing through his hand, that rope of the swing. And because the seat is being shown, we're going to show the wood of the seat, and I'm going to imagine it going across his leg and coming over to the other side. Okay, I'm going to go back to this side and make the thickness of the swing. I'm going to go across, so we can tell that he is actually sitting on the swing, and then the thickness of the swing so it looks three-dimensional. Okay, we're going to draw a line here and a line across very lightly, a line here and a line across. So it looks like the swing is tapering back from where my position is. All right, we're going to put a circle around here and then make it look like the rope goes all the way through and ties. Okay, now we're going to go back up here. He needs a swing string coming from here and back down through to the opening of the swing, and then make it look like the rope comes through at the bottom to hold the swing on. All right, let's throw his legs on there. And his foot, I'm going to have go this way, and then this foot. Maybe I'll have it go this way forward, okay, using oval kind of shapes. If you think of ovals and then add the details later. Okay, same with his face. We're going to do the line of symmetry so we know where his hair is, because this part is going to be full. His ear right below that line, his ear over here. And you can decide what type of hair he might have, okay? All right, and we're going to do that with our markers, okay? All right, now we have got the actual line work for this. We are going to come back and we're going to show you how we'll do some markering and then adding our 3D or three-dimensional material on it. All right, until next time, let's get ready for warm weather. Bye-bye now.